Hi, I'm Michael with Michael Ware Music Classroom. Today I'd like to show you how to use my Music Theory Slides Volume 2. These are templates for writing rhythms and simple and compound meters. There's a complete how-to guide, but I'd like to walk you through how I use these templates. To start off with, there is a simple meter chart where you can talk about rhythmic values apart from time signatures themselves. All these notes are movable and you can copy and paste them. So here, from whole note to half note to quarter note to eighth note to 16th, the rhythmic value is being cut in half each time, and that's simple meter. You can contrast that with compound meter. We have dotted note values. From a dotted whole, it's being cut in half to a dotted half note, and then cut in half again to a dotted quarter. But from the dotted quarter, it's actually divided into 3 parts for the eighth notes, and that's actually what makes it compound meter, where that value is being cut into 3 parts instead of 2. So you can talk about the difference between those two and move all these groupings around. The heart of this template is being able to easily create rhythmic exercises and examples. All these groupings you can copy and paste and create whatever kind of rhythms that you'd like to. So there's a group of 4 eighth notes, and then say I want a quarter, and then maybe 4 sixteenths, and then I'd want to put my bar line. So you can easily create whatever kind of rhythmic examples you want. The following slides have many more rhythms that you can incorporate. You could create exercises that ask students to place bar lines correctly for a meter. You could even write with your Apple Pencil, and that might be something that's easier for you if you use the Apple Pencil a lot. If you do that, I might suggest exporting these slides in PDF format and importing them into an app like GoodNotes. And there you could save all your annotations and export them, upload it to your classroom management system where your students can see it. That's something that's really powerful if you use your Apple Pencil a lot. Here are 6/8 examples. You could have an exercise where students had to rewrite in 6/4. You could put this up on the screen and they could do it on the board or on their paper. Just really, it's a really powerful way for you to make rhythmic examples for your students. Here's a 3/4 rhythmic notation example that you could ask them to rewrite in 3/2. Quick numbered exercises you could create just asking if a meter was simple or compound, and go around the room calling on different students to answer that question. It could prompt discussion, and you could think of all sorts of different ways to use just quick numbered exercises. Here are more time signatures that you can copy and paste to your other slides. Say you wanted 4/2, you can just copy that, go back to one of these others, and write an example that would be in 4/2. These are organized in simple, compound, and odd meters. So it's interesting for students even to see how these different meters can work, and what numbers can be on top, what numbers are on the bottom in these different meters. You could talk about how a meter like 9/8 could be compound, or it could be odd. It could be 3 groupings of 3, that would be a compound meter, or it could be a grouping of 3 and 3 groupings of 2 for 9/8. Here are notes, rests, and ties to copy and paste all the way from a double whole, it looks like a TIE fighter, I know, and all to 16th. And we have rests and ties for you to use. Here are rhythmic units to copy and paste. Simple for simple meter and for compound meter. You could teach students how to count these in whatever counting method that you use. Again, you can take any of these and you can copy and paste back to the examples that you're using. Now that might not make sense in 4/2, but you get the idea of what you can do here. Here are tuplets when you borrow a rhythmic grouping from one meter and use it in another. So we have triplets, duple, and even some quarter note triplets and swing triplets here. Here are some more general slides that you can use. If you have a term that you want students to really internalize or memorize, you can define it here. Here's a slide that has a live video with it. So now you see two of me. That's kind of scary. But you can take this element and move it around. You can copy it and paste it to another slide. This is really useful for online or hybrid teaching. So I really like that, and it's just convenient that it's already here for you, and these slides just prompt your creativity to do various different things. You could drop a PDF or JPEG notated musical example, say from your workbook that you're doing. You can help your students get started on their homework. If you have audio examples, you can drop those in as well. The possibilities are really endless here. You can also insert YouTube or Vimeo videos. These are the directions for Keynote, but there are unique directions for the PowerPoint and the Google Slides versions of this template. So in this case, you go to Media, add Web Video, and then you put the address there. So if you have examples that you want the students to see and hear, that's a great way to do that. And then at the end, we have blank staves where you can create whatever you want. I hope you've thought of some ideas about how these slides would be useful to you in your style of teaching. I hope you'll check them out today. They're available at TPT and Classful. Links are included in the description of this video. Thanks for watching.